ASMR Sports here, back with another gum chewing and card opening video. Thanks everybody for the positive comments that have been coming in. Put this piece of gum in. I've been doing a lot of football lately because I got some requests, and hopefully folks are interested in seeing the football videos I've been putting out there. I don't actually collect a lot of football cards, but I do have, a fair amount of stuff, of things to open, and recently I've been getting more kind of modern cards, like the last few years, as opposed to the more vintage, like 80s stuff that and 90s that I've been opening so far on this channel, which is stuff I have a lot of. But I went out and bought this box of cards here, and thought it would be fun to open something a little more modern. And I actually have been opening a lot more modern sports cards, especially baseball. Baseball's my favorite sport, and it's been an interesting baseball year because of a couple of rookies that have really gotten a lot of interest from collectors, and really made a lot of the baseball sets popular. So anyways, I've bought a lot of that stuff, and I've opened it, but didn't really do it for this channel just because, I don't know, I was wanting to focus on the older stuff, but I figure why not? All this new stuff is going to come in like foil wrappers that will, actually it's not really foil, it's like plastic, have a different opening sound. But I don't know, if any of you all guys are current sports fans, then you'll probably appreciate the more updated types of cards that are in these newer packs, and the players that are actually active in the sport right now. So anyways, I got this particular box because there's a rookie card of a local favorite where I am, Carson Wentz, who was the number 2 draft pick in 2016, and became the starter for the Philadelphia Eagles and did pretty good. But I think the receiving core of the Eagles, I don't know if they were necessarily the greatest, but I don't really know anything about football, so maybe I'm wrong, and maybe Carson Wentz just needs a lot more polish. But it'd be cool if I could pick up one of his rookie cards. I've actually got several from this set. They're all just kind of base cards. And for those of you who don't know, modern sports cards, tend to have a lot of inserts, which are special kind of subsets and variations of the cards in the set. So they'll, have kind of special versions of every card that are very rare and consequently quite valuable depending on how rare they are. So there are things like refractors, which are just like, versions of a card that have a really shiny and reflective metallic look to them. And then they'll have different, color refractors, like red refractor and blue refractor. Lately they've been doing crazy things like having like atomic refractors, which are just like super shiny, kind of diamond shop, but I think I can get these online for like $10. So we'll see if I like these. Maybe I'll order more online. But I might go a little more quickly with opening these because I have 11 packs to open. So, alright, Cam Newton, pretty good player. Steve Grogan, he's an old-timer. This must be like some kind of classic set. Subset. Antonio Brown. Terrell Suggs. Derek Carr. These are pretty cool-looking cards. I think they kind of look like the 1990 Donruss baseball design. There's Earl Campbell. He's an Hall of Famer. Here's a rated rookie, Tyler Boyd. The card that I'm after, the Carson Wentz card, is a rated rookie card. So, in fact, here I have one right here. I was just looking at it. This is the card I'm after, so hopefully we'll get one of those. I think there's like even autographed versions and, you know, different colored ones and refractors and all this nonsense. So that'd be cool if I got one of those, because I do not have any variations on the card. I just have the base one. So, alright, Darren Sproles, Agib Talib, Giovanni Bernard. That's funny because I don't really watch football other than the occasional like Patriots game or something. I used to live where the Patriots were the most popular team, and so I kind of got interested in them a little bit. Anyways, I don't really, know who a lot of these players are, and so it's funny because I watch videos of people opening like baseball cards, and I know how to pronounce like every baseball player's name because I've been collecting for years, and I've heard most of their names being said, and so it's kind of funny to hear someone pronounce names basically that they've not seen before, and I am now in that position when I look at these football player cards, so I'm pretty good at pronouncing names, but a lot of these guys, the vast majority of these players I've not heard of. I've heard of like Peyton Manning, I've heard of like, Dak Prescott and some of the new hot prospects, and players who've been around for like 5 or 6 or 7 years, but a lot of these guys I have not heard of. So you guys can tell me in the comments if you're football fans if I'm doing justice. We've got Pat McAfee, Delaney Walker, Alan Hearns, Matt Ryan. I remember he was a top draft pick quarterback like a few years ago. 8 NFL seasons. Not sure this card. Oh, he was in Boston College. Interesting. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Let's see. Kawari Russell. Also, these aren't cursive, so like I can't even necessarily read perfectly everything. So yeah, I'm just making a lot of excuses for my embarrassing lack of football player pronunciation knowledge. Oh, Emmitt Smith. This is another kind of classic one. Emmitt Smith. I had a friend who was a big Emmitt Smith, a big Cowboys fan back in the day. So that's a cool card. Now Barry Sanders is another. I like how they're mixing all these guys in, or I've actually heard of in this set. So that's appreciated. Jamison Crowder, Kenny Britt, Isaiah Crowell. Let's see what this is. Peyton Manning's top targets. Interesting. Huh. Here is a rookie, right? A rookie. Paxton Lynch. Okay, so yeah, I didn't think I'd be pulling Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith cards out of this set, but And so on these modern cards, oftentimes, if there's a rare variation of a card, it'll have a sort of a numbering, like, number 2 of 100 or something. And if there's, if it's a 2 out of 10, then it's very rare and it's quite valuable. And it might be 2 out of 250 or 2 out of, 500. And there's actually 1 of 1s that are very sought after, generally, if they're a good player and they're in a good set. So I have not received anything out of this box yet, I think, that is individually numbered like that, but that's kind of one of the things you're looking for in modern cards, is a numbered card, as opposed to cards that have just no numbering. So Adrian Peterson, of course, I've heard of, because in my neck of the woods now, which is the Midwest, he is quite a name brand. Jimmy Smith, oh, look at that, there's a classic Joe Namath. Steve Johnson, Brian Hartline. Oh boy, here we go. This is what we want to see. Ezekiel Elliott. Oh wow, kids. This is something, because it's like a thick card. You see this? This is all one card, and this is how thick the other one. So this is a big deal, because Ezekiel Elliott is a really popular player. And you can tell that because I've actually heard of him. And this is some kind of thick card. I think it's it's got a patch or something on it. Yeah, Rookie Phenom. So it's got a little game used patch. So that's a pretty sweet pull, I gotta say. I'll look that up eventually, but if any of you are football card fans, you might know what that is worth. Be cool if it was an autograph. Autographs are kind of what you're looking for in cards these days, but I would settle for a patch from a really popular player. And the quarterback for the Cowboys, Dak Prescott, is super popular. I don't know if he has anything in the set or not. I think he does. But we'll find out. Andrew Luck, he's a very popular quarterback. Took over for Pete Manning on the Colts, I think. Stephen Gostkowski. Le'Veon Bell. Boy, I just murdered that name. Jeremy Hill. Robert Mathis. Kendall Wright. Julius Thomas. Ray Rookie. Josh Doxson. Looks like he played for USC by that jersey. Unless that's a Redskins jersey. Oh yeah, it probably is. Sometimes they have like the college jersey, but in this set, they had actual NFL jerseys for all the prospects, like Carson Wentz. The coupon, wow, I'm just killing it with these 15% off coupons, you guys. Ryan Matthews, Haloti Ngata, Deshaun Jackson, Melvin Gordon, Joe Thomas, Quan Alexander, Reggie Ragland, rookie card press proof. I don't know. So that's not numbered, but I think this is kind of a nice little variation. So maybe I'll put that aside. Could be worth something. DJ Greene rookie. I gotta say, I'm pretty psyched about this stuff so far. I mean, you can get these things for $10 a box, and you actually know who football players are. I can't imagine you'd go wrong buying this stuff. So, hey, maybe I'll start watching football. I doubt it, but hey, I can at least watch the stats. Dante Moncrief, Golden Tate, that's a nice name. Blake Bartles, Michael Floyd. Okay, here's some kind of special thing, maybe. Mike Tolbert, All-Pro. I guess it's just an All-Pro set of all the, like, Pro Bowl folks. Rashad Higgins rookie card. Yeah, I don't really know who any of these red rookies I'm getting are. Rob Gronkowski, the Gronk, Eddie Royal, Lawrence Taylor, Hall of Famer from back in the day. Oh, look at that. I just mentioned getting a Joe Montana, and I sure enough did. Well, that's nice. Robert Quinn. Alright, Mario Williams of the Dolphins, but pictured in a Bills. It must have been like a trade or something. Last minute. Cool. Roberto Aguayo. Alright. Okay, last transfer, Carson Wentz. Okay, Tyler Lockett, Sean Lee, Kamar Aiken, Darrell I don't know, Revis. I can't really see what that Revis. Antonio Gates. Oh, there's classic Ozzie Newsome. DeMarco Murray and not Carson Wentz. Oh man. Devontae Booker. Alright, well, hopefully one of these rookies is worth something. So I don't know, I really like these cards. I mean, I think they look pretty cool. Donruss is a company. Well, it's a brand owned now by Panini. And Panini has a license from the NFL to make football cards that display the NFL properties, logos. And actually, I think in football, all the teams individually own their own IP rights to the logos, whereas in baseball, they actually centralize the ownership with MLB properties. But in any event, Donruss and Panini have a license to produce football cards that have the NFL logos on them, but they do not have a license from Major League Baseball properties to produce baseball cards that have the logo on them. So Donruss cards for baseball will not have team logos on them, but they do have a license from the Players Association, so they can depict all the players, but they can't show their uniforms that have logos or really any kind of distinctive markings where you can see like the stripes or the combination of colors, which makes for pretty boring cards. And so Donruss baseball cards, ever since they lost their license from Major League Baseball, have been pretty lame. I mean, they do have some cool autographs and stuff in them, but Donruss football cards are fully licensed, so they have all the cool logos and stuff. And so it's kind of neat to have a Donruss set that, you know, has everything you'd expect in a card. So I thought that was a pretty good bust. You know, if you can get these for $10, then that's a deal. We got a real nice rookie card of Ezekiel Elliott, so that's cool. I'll see how much that one's worth. So there you go. That's like my first modern card break on this channel, and I hope you all enjoyed it. I'll be back with plenty more later. Thanks for watching.